Why is that? Does anybody know the phenomenon behind why one day feels like another day? And then the next week, it could be the same leading up to it, and then all of a sudden, Tuesday feels like Tuesday. It doesn't feel like Wednesday. But today does feel like a Wednesday. And because it's summer, because it's a time for vacations, I just was on a little mini vacation myself out to Chicago and its suburbs. I asked where you went on your last vacation. Allergy Baby said we went to Branson, went down there to see some shows, had a good time. That's a fun area, a lot of entertainment in Branson. Hannah Martin went to Walt Disney World. Matt went to Lake Tahoe in 2016. My friend, that means that you are due to visit again, and I hope that happens for you soon. DKD 423, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, the home of Dollywood. I bet you went there and had a great time. Jerome Nielsen went to London. Fantastic. I'll be going there later on this year. I'm very excited for that. R. Pavlanis went to Disney last month and is going again in September. Doubling up on the Disney, I approve. Megan's Deck went to Canyon City, Colorado. I've never been there before. What is there to do in Canyon City, Colorado? Do you suggest it? Do you live elsewhere in Colorado and that's a place, the sort of in-state where people go? Like, what do we know? What do we know about that area, folks, is what I'm saying. It's a place I should go visit. Aloha Moo went to Dublin, Ohio for the Irish Festival. Well, what better place in Ohio to have it than in Dublin? Cooper Gary went to Northern Ireland, Scotland, and London. Here's the thing. We're going to London. We have enough time to go to a second place. I'm thinking maybe we go to Paris. But is it better to do a tour of those other... I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm very excited. We're still in the planning phases. You know that planning phase for a trip. How exciting that can be. V. Hoff 1963, Cruise to Catalina and Ensenada, T. Fruman 44, Greece and Portugal. But folks, it's Blogger Day, so ignore the comments as you play the Tuesday edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. I'm hoping your brain's subscribed to the right information as you play for the grand prize. There it is, my friends. One bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. So if you win the game today, for those of you newcomers, and I did see we have at least a couple, if you win the grand prize, you will get your share of the $1,000, of course, and then all the bonus SB you pick up throughout the game are added on top of that automatically. Now, if you do not win the grand prize, if you come up a little short, and it happens from time to time, you can still pick up the bonus SB. However, you don't get them automatically. You will have to claim them at the end of the game by clicking a button that appears on your screen in order to keep them. So just don't leave early. If you get one wrong, you get two wrong, you can still get a bunch of bonus SB and pick them up, and that's very helpful in the team challenge, which we'll check in on a little bit later in this game. Also, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. Now, there are 2 ways to rejoin. One of them is using an SB. The other one is by using a free rejoin. Of course, that's what you would rather be doing. And if you don't already know, if you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu, anytime a game's not happening, you can get free rejoins by watching videos. But of course, the real fun in this game, the real X factor, is that each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. It is true, newcomers. In fact, here are the winners from yesterday's game. They have been credited already. Congratulations to all of them. And because there are only 5 names up here, that means there are thousands upon thousands of people whose name did not appear on the screen today, who want their name to appear on the screen today. And I want that for you too. So you know what I'm going to say. Keep playing and claiming, because next time the winner could be you. It's that simple. All right, it is time to play, my friends. So let's kick things off with question number 1. What shoe brand has the famous swoosh logo? Is it Nike, Reebok, or Adidas? What shoe brand has the famous swoosh logo? Talked about this on Twitter this morning. Design student Carolyn Davidson got $35 from Phil Knight to create one of the simplest and most recognizable logos of all time, the Nike swoosh. Of course, Nike is the answer. 97% of you getting that one right. Starting us off with over 14,300 people in grand prize contention. Well done to you, I say. Also, if you want to see the original design that she submitted, here it is. It's got her notes on it. Some notes about it: $35. Of course, later on she was given stock, so she got, I think, $1 million. It still feels like a drop in the bucket, doesn't it, compared to what that company has made and what a big deal that logo was. Sometimes simpler is better, folks. Just that's the way it is. All right, let's move on. Every question you get right from here on in gets you one bonus SB. And with that in mind, here comes question number 2. Which of the following creatures undergoes metamorphosis in nature? Is it the cobra, the coyote, or the caterpillar? Which of those 3 goes through metamorphosis in nature? The correct answer is the larva stage of the butterfly's life cycle. After around 10 days in a chrysalis, the little fuzzy caterpillar emerges in its adult form. That's right, caterpillar becomes a butterfly. It undergoes metamorphosis. 96% of you knew that one. Well done. It is not a cocoon, it's a chrysalis. There is a difference between the two. I don't know if it's like the stalagmite, stalactite, but there you have it. Pretty much everybody got it right, so we don't even need to go any further with it than that. Let's just move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of the following artists is best known for comedy and parody songs? Is it Julio Iglesias, Weird Al Yankovic, or Anita Bryant? Which of the following artists is best known for comedy and parody songs? He's smart enough to have pursued a career as an engineer, but in college, the siren call of comedy music was way too strong for Weird Al Yankovic to endure. He had to do it. It was his calling, and he made the right call. I have legitimately been in his house. It is lovely. He's one of the nicest people. Beautiful family, beautiful person, and obviously has been very successful, judging by his home. 96% of you getting that one right. Well done. You're crushing it. Let's just move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q4. What city is the home and birthplace of the cheesesteak? Is it Philadelphia, Phoenix, or Pacoima? I know, it's been a while. Every region of the country has a quick, cheap meal designed for the working class, and in my hometown of Philadelphia, that is what the cheesesteak is. Of course, Philadelphia is the answer. Pretty much everybody getting that one right. But I have a tip for you. We talked about vacations. Philadelphia is a vacation destination, especially in these warmer months. And if you're going there, you might be going, where do I go to get a cheesesteak? Do I go to Angelo's, the hot place with the seated roll in Cooper Sharp? You can. But my favorite is Jim's Steaks. There it is. It's at 4th and South. You can't see the cross street, but that is 4th Street. You're heading south, looking at it right now. That is that it would be the southeast corner of 4th and South, and it's my favorite. I love it, and I'm passing that love on to you. Let's move on to question number 5 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Where would you go to visit a skyscraper nicknamed the Gherkin? Is it Dubai, Vienna, or London? The Gherkin. Somebody calling out D'Alessandro's, also a great cheesesteak. They do a great job. Like many European cities, its skyline is a mixture of very old buildings and very new buildings. And the oddly shaped Gherkin is one of the newer additions to London's skyline. Foggy London town, of course. 32% of you getting that one right. Well done. I bet you the people who told me that they had been to London, that was their most recent vacation. Maybe you saw the Gherkin there. Did you? Did you see this? Looked like a pickle. Sitting there, just in the middle of the city. Who put the gherkin? Who dropped a gherkin in London, everybody? Who did it? Was it one of you? All right, there you go. Here's the other thing. Of the 68% of you that did not get that, maybe not the easiest question we've ever had. We've had over 80% of you rejoin. We still have over 13,000 people in grand prize contention. And we are moving on to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of these comic book superheroes primarily fights with a bow and arrow? Is it Green Lantern, Hawkeye, or the Flash? Primarily fights with a bow and arrow. These are all characters we've seen on the big screen and small screen recently. Heroes can come in many forms. A powered ring that chooses you to join the space police. A lab accident that gives you fantastic powers. Or you can be like Hawkeye, who's just a really great archer. Hawkeye is the answer. He is the archer. He has a bow and arrow. He calls it out in the second Avengers film. He's like, we're in a city in the sky with a bunch of robots, and I've got a bow and arrow. In fact, here he is, by the way, if you want to see Hawkeye, along with Kate Bishop, the other Hawkeye. Great series on Disney Plus. They're not telling us to say this. I'm just recommending it to you because you're getting stuff I like in this game, I guess. Let's move on to question number 7. I know you would like that, and I know you would like a bonus SB for getting it right, so let's see if you can. Here is question number 7. Which baseball legend was known as the Bambino? Was it Hank Aaron, Ken Griffey Jr., or Babe Ruth? The Bambino. Despite the fact that he was a big, hulking galoot, George Herman Ruth was just a kid when he broke into the majors, and his youthful face earned him the nickname Babe. Babe Ruth, of course, is the answer. He was the great Bambino. 93% of you getting it right. If you watch the Sandlot, they call it the great Bambino, the Sultan of Swat, the Colossus of Cloud. Yeah, the Colossus of Cloud. Of the 7% of you that did not get it, we still got almost a quarter of you back in, and we are on now to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Rock singer William Bailey is better known by what stage name? Is he Elton John, Axl Rose, or Alice Cooper? All 3 of these are stage names. Only one of them is William Bailey's stage name. There are a few theories as to how he arrived at his nickname, some of which are less savory than others. I'm not going to say it. What we know for sure is that Axl Rose is a better stage name than William Bailey. Wouldn't have remembered William Bailey. Axl Rose, we remember. 38% of you getting that one right. That means a bunch of people just got eliminated. That was a tough question. There were a couple. It happens in the Tuesday games. A few more. Just gets a little more difficult throughout the week, but more rewarding for your soul, I like to think. And of the 62% of you that got eliminated, we're getting over a quarter of you back in. We are down to question number 9, second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Which of the following is not one of the original Big 3 television networks? Is it ABC, CBS, or Oxygen? Which of those is not one of the original Big 3 television networks? At one time, the Dumont Network would have been the 4th big network, but they went off the air in 1956, leaving NBC, ABC, and CBS as the Big 3, and Oxygen didn't show up until much, much later. 6,392 people knew that answer and are ready for our final question. But of course, before we get to our final question, quick reminder, there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. In fact, could be 3 ways. I'm going to explain. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. It's a whole other game mode we have here. It's quick. It's a hostless version of our game. You can play it on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Now, there are 2 ways to earn when you click that More Ways to Earn button. One of them is by installing and playing other games on your phone. It's really fun. I've done it. I recommend it. I've earned a lot of SB that way. I've also earned a bunch of SB from the daily Tapjoy wall. And Tapjoy is something you should be doing every single day. It's got quick, easy to complete offers that will check Daily Discover off of your to-do list in minutes. The SB add up quicker than you think they will. And of course, it's very helpful during the Splash Clash Team Challenge, which is running through Sunday. If you're not involved yet, you can still get involved. There's plenty of time to play. If you've never done one before, you earn points for your team as you earn SB for yourself in a variety of ways, including playing the Daily Trivia Challenge, Daily Trivia Live, and earning from games and earning from Discover, which includes Tapjoy. So that's a great way. What I mentioned, in fact, I did a challenge to myself, because you have to earn at least 500 points for your team before the challenge ends at 11:59 p.m. PT on Sunday, August 10th. And when you do that, you qualify for the gift card discount that gets bigger based on how well your team finishes. So every team will get one, all the members who qualify. So I set myself out a challenge. I took 10 minutes before this game started. I went on Tapjoy. I was able to earn half of those points in 10 minutes. I was able to get 250 team points in 10 minutes just by earning a couple SB for myself through Daily Tapjoy. So check that out after the game. But of course, you want to check out the team challenge. You want to know what the scores look like right now? I will tell you. This is as of just a little bit before the game started. And we've got a barn burner here, folks. The Boogie Battlers are in front with about 3.5 million points. Right behind them are the Wave Warriors. But right behind them are Flamingo Fury and Beach Brawlers. So if you look at the 4th place team and the 1st place team, You've got less than 300,000 points separating them, and when teams work together, if you go to your group, your team chatter, you can see your teammates helping you to earn, saying, hey, here's a great offer. Hey, here's a great way to earn SB. Get into it. Get into this with your team. You will not regret it. It is the way to go. And I believe in all of you and your ability to contribute enough to your points to benefit from this. And if your team wins, and any team could right now, everybody who qualifies gets a 300 SB discount on their next gift card. That means you could get a $5 gift card for just 200 SB if your team wins. And any team could win. Any team at all. So please, get involved after the game if you're not already. Go check out the team chatter. And then get out there and earn yourself some SB. You're already doing it right now, by the way. All right. Sorry, I got carried away because I got excited. We have 6,400 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 15,300 of you stuck around to the end, and there's one more bonus SB up for grabs. If you can correctly answer question number 10, here it is. Who had a summer 2024 hit with Brat? Was it Charlie XCX, Bette Midler, or Kelly Clarkson? Who had a summer hit last summer with Brat? She created her own term for things that live iconically outside the box and rebel against the powers that be. Something that Charlie XCX has built her brand on. That's right, it was a Brat summer thanks to Charlie XCX. 5,314 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today. Well done to you. Let's meet a few of these grand prize winners. Each of you taking home 19 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonus SB you picked up along the way. Purple Ruby, you did it. Jamie Boone, you did it. Noodles, you're a winner. Ryan O'Donnell and Curly Brianna, just a few of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to those of you who maybe you didn't win the grand prize, but you did get bonus SB and claim them. That makes you a winner in my book. And for all of you people who now have more SB in your account than you did when the game started, you can redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. And I would suggest that you do. But, you know, it's your choice ultimately. Thank you for playing, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow with the Wednesday game. This has been Daily Trivia Live, and I will see you then, my friends.